look at what has happened with the number of people, the number of absentee landlords that are coming into the city, and also throwing our tax structure out of whack. We also have to look particularly at the Airbnbs that have come up on the various neighborhoods, and not for those people that live in the houses that are the Airbnbs, but for those absentee landlords that are just giving a code for families to come in and rent by the evening, rent by the week. It is bringing prostitution into the neighborhoods. It is bringing open urination in the streets. It is bringing a number of cars to the neighborhood that are just parked on the streets. And the poor families with 1 or 2 children that are trying to live in these areas just are finding it difficult to do. There has to be some way, there will be some way to tax these people at a different rate and to not allow this to happen. One of the ways is to get the colleges and universities to invest in additional dormitory rooms so that it takes away a number of those properties that their students are currently renting because there is no space on campus.
Mayor, what is your response?
I think there are a lot of ways that we could support the creator community. You know, we've had events such as PVD Fest downtown and events, community events in our neighborhood parks throughout the city. And so we want to make sure that we value our artists. But, you know, getting down to brass tacks, how do we actually help our artists continue to live here in the city? You know, for the past 3 years, we've had this partnership with RISD and Designed by RI, where we've created the Design Catalyst program. And what we've done is we've taken small entrepreneurs in the design and creative space, and we've provided them 3 things. The first thing is up to a $35,000 grant. Second, technical assistance. But most importantly, what they've told us they value the most, we've also given them mentorship. So we connect our burgeoning artists with an existing business, with a creative spirit within it. And we match them up, and they, through this mentorship and the support that the city gives, you know, we've seen a number of businesses come out where perhaps they did some art on the side and they created some art on the side. Now they've left their jobs, they've created their own businesses, and they're selling around the world because the output of our artists is that strong, and we need to continue to support them.
And I believe that Dee Dee Whitman would be next.
So Providence is a quirky little city, and a lot has to do with the fact that we have such talent. We have musical talent, we have art talent, we have writing talent. There's a lot to the arts, and it makes us wonderful, makes us noted. There's a better way to do this. If I remember the days when all the artists were down in the promenade, and the rent was virtually nothing. And then the promenade was bought to be developed, and the artists they were kicked out, and they were sent to Pawtucket, where I'm not sure it's thriving so well. It'd be wonderful to take any of our abandoned space, or any, where the city can work collaboratively with banks, with business people, and renovate areas where the artists can absolutely work and design, and they would be able to thrive in these environments. But again, it takes partnerships to do it. But absolutely, we want to help our artists, and we want them to stay here.
Kobe Dennis, gentrification.
Yeah, as I walk through the neighborhoods canvassing, as I just came from when I came here, gentrification is happening at a rapid pace. And it's mainly because, as I've been saying all along, its oversight is lacking. Okay, I don't really think we're that creative. It sounds good. We've had a couple of festivals and we've had a couple of decent ideas, but we're not the creative capital that we say we are. We need to do better. And the reason why people come here and do pretty much whatever they wish in this city, because I'm in the streets and I see it, is because they see that no one's watching. There's no oversight. There's no one going to checking on it. These college homeowners, they are buying up blocks and blocks and blocks from everyday neighbors that are struggling to just pay the rent. There should be some type of limitation on that. When they buy these homes, they should also, it's also not safe for the police, because when they buy these homes, police officers also have to go and answer calls, and you never know how many people are in the house. Code enforcement is non-existent. We need people to definitely work in the city that are watching out for these people that are coming into our city just doing whatever they wish.